Hello, and welcome to the Park Podcast, the Myers Park SGA podcast series. My name's Carson, and I'm a senior representative here at Myers Park. On today's episode, we'll be looking into what 2021 has in store for the school year, and how to start your year off productively. With me today, I have my fellow representatives.
Hi, I'm Kate Bundin, and I'm a senior representative.
Hi, I'm Paige Bundin, and I'm a sophomore representative.
Okay, so we finally made it to 2021, which is really weird for me because this is my graduation year, and honestly, it felt like this year would never come because I'm class of 2021, and I just thought that it was never gonna arrive. So we're finally here, and I wanted to start off with some of the goals that we're setting for ourselves this year, since obviously 2020 did not go as expected, but we can just keep looking forward and setting goals for ourselves. So, Paige, what are some of your resolutions?
This year I just really want to try and be the best person that I can be, and just work on myself, whether that be physically, mentally, just work in school and work as hard as I can, and just continue to be motivated even during online school weeks and when I go back in person sometimes, just to try and stay motivated and continue working. I guess that's what I want to do.
Yeah, for me, some of mine are definitely with online school, and I'm finding myself on my phone a lot more, so definitely a lot less screen time, and then getting my work done faster so that I have more time to be outside or relax or whatever. And then also the biggest one for me is just to find gratitude and joy in little things, such as going on walks or being able to spend time with my family that I wouldn't have been able to do last year in normal school, and maybe complain a bit less, because even though our lives do look a lot different, there's so much to be grateful for, and I have to remind myself of that sometimes.
Yeah, going off of what each of you just said, looking at my number one New Year's resolution, it would definitely be maintaining a stable mental health and a positive outlook on life. That's something for me that I felt like at the beginning of last year I kind of took for granted, but then once COVID and everything hit and there was a lot of adversity and going through a lot of obstacles, I think that was a good time to really see what you have and really appreciate, for me personally, how lucky and how fortunate I am to be living the life that I have. And so I've tried to have the mindset of every day's a new day, every day's a great day. The day is what you make of it. Just try not to be down on yourself and just try to make the best of what you can, even in the most toughest situations. So that's going to be my whole goal for the year, just to remain positive and happy even through all the struggles that you might go through. But hopefully 2021 has a lot more good in store. But I definitely have a few more goals. I would say I'd like to finish my last semester of high school with A's. It's weird to think that we're in 2021 and that's the year I've been heard thrown around ever since I was in elementary school. And
Yeah.
We're finally here, which is just ridiculous to think about. But besides that, I would like to do yoga once a week. I've finished the year pretty strong, just trying to get into physical shape, working out a lot more than usual. But I'm thinking I want to try something different. And for me personally, I've been having back issues the past couple of months, which has been a real strain on my physical activity and all the sports that I do. So, and I heard yoga is a great way to, keep your body flexible and healthy and to, I guess, help elevate your mood. So that's going to be something new I want to try at least once a week. But
Yeah, going off of that really quickly, I haven't been as good about doing it, but yoga, if you're getting into, if you want to work out more, but you're not really sure what to do, if you don't love running, so if you don't want to do stuff like that, yoga is such a good way to get your body moving, and it feels so good when you're done. And when I was doing yoga, I got so much more flexible and, stronger, and it's, a really great way to get into, physical activity.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Paige.
Sorry. I completely agree with that. I mean, I used to do yoga every single day, and it really does lighten your mood, and it's just such a good way to strengthen your body and your mind at the same time. And I really want to start doing that more because I've been slacking off a lot.
That should be our new resolution.
I'll tell you what, I did yoga for the first time a few days ago, and this is why I added it to my list. I just tried it out. I was so bored on a rainy day, and I was like, why don't we just try yoga for 20 minutes? And I just looked up the first YouTube video I can find, and it was a lot more enjoyable than I thought it would be, because I'm so used to when I work out, I guess, most of it's strength and conditioning, but this was a much easier change of pace. It felt very stress-free compared to most of the stuff I do where you're just trying to get the most reps that you can. This was a lot more balance involved. You have to really be able to control all the small muscles in your body, and it was nice to be able to just do something that I wasn't used to before, or it didn't feel so repetitive, and being able to have that new experience was just something that was really cool for me. So if you guys are ever looking for something new to do and ways to, keep your body healthy, I would definitely recommend yoga, because I'm definitely going to try it out in the new year. Mm-hmm. Well, it seems like we've kind of gone off on a yoga tangent, but I'd at least like to share a couple more of my goals, because I don't want to bore all of y'all about everything I've written down. But I have 2 more goals that I'd like to share, one of which I really struggled with over 2020, which was flossing. My hygiene is okay, and I hope this isn't embarrassing to admit. Hopefully not a lot of y'all will hear this, but or hopefully you do. But regardless, I've been really bad with flossing. I think I flossed maybe less than 10 times throughout the entire year. And every time I went to the dentist, which felt semi-annually, it was always so embarrassing, because every time they'd finished doing everything, they'd ask me if I'd flossed, and I said, yeah, no, I haven't. But
And
that's
your gums are bleeding.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm the exact same. I hate flossing.
I just hate the embarrassment that comes with it. So next time I want to go to the dentist, I want to be like, yeah, I've been flossing every couple days. So that's something I'm working on. And also, I don't have any relatives that live in North Carolina, and so I don't see them very often, probably once a year. So I'm going to try to make an effort to text them at least once every couple weeks or once every week, just to be able to reach out, because this probably isn't for most people, but I guess my relationship with my out-of-town family members isn't great, so I'd like to be able to build on that and reach out to them and kind of feel like the grandson or the nephew that I'm supposed to be. So that's what I got in store for 2021.
Those are really good.
Yeah, because we have cousins that live in Canada, and we used to kind of coast off of just seeing them once a year. So obviously we need to get on our text game and get that a little better.
Older, you kind of do need to reach out more. When you're younger, it doesn't matter as much. You see them when you see them, and it's fun. But now.
And also, like, we've learned this with our friends too, like seeing our friends. It's so important in like this year, and like last year it was important to make an active effort to keep your relationships, because obviously we can't see them as often. So Paige, how was your winter break?
My winter break was really good this year, surprisingly, to be honest. It was a good time to just relax and just spend time with family. I've probably never spent this much time. Actually, that's such a lie. We've been with each other all year. But on a winter break, I've never spent this much time with my family. So it's been really good to just do our regular traditions and pretend like this year has been normal, which it has been very far from that. So it's just been good to end the year with something that feels close to normal.
Yeah, I really liked getting to dress up and have dinner and like kind of make it feel like an extra special occasion and like we were going out somewhere even though we weren't, because I don't know, it makes winter break a lot more fun, and it makes those traditions just a little bit better. And I did really like getting to spend time with everyone, and even though it's a lot, we have 6 people in our family, it was definitely a lot of fun.
My winter break was terrific. Christmas was great, no complaints there. I definitely got to spend a lot more time with my family than usual, but that was all a good thing. We ate a lot of food, which was good. Christmas Day was great. We had a few family members come over and spend time with them. So all in all, it was a pretty good experience. Oh yeah, so over winter break, I was able to get together with a few buddies of mine and plan out this one idea that we had for the upcoming year, which was this 3-on-3 basketball league, which as of right now, it's taking off surprisingly well. It's getting good feedback, so we're going to try to put that together for people who missed out on recreational basketball this year. And I feel like that could be a good way to get a lot of Mars Park people involved, and following all the right protocols and everything. This will be a good way to finish off my and a lot of my peers' senior year. So that was an idea we had over winter break and something that I'm looking forward to pursuing. So,
Yeah, that's a really good idea because I know that people were playing flag football and there's this whole elaborate league for flag football, and that's such a good idea because, I mean, with flag football, you're not tackling, there's less contact, and it just gets people together outside playing the game, a really fun game that they love, and it kind of, like, even I know about this, and I don't play flag football, and so I just thought that was super cool that people are coming up with these ideas like you, Carson, that are kind of bringing people together anyways. So, yeah.
regardless, I think it'll be a lot of fun and getting a lot of people from the Mars Park community involved, and it'll be very entertaining and inclusive. And we've already got a few good ideas in the works. We've made some trophies. We've got a collaborative Spotify playlist for all members of the league to add to, and a bunch more stuff. So if you're interested, stay tuned in that. It should be pretty exciting. So looking forward to that for sure.
So looking forward to the rest of the school year in 2021. I know that there's going to be some spring sports coming up. Hopefully, I hope that those work out. I know that we're planning to maybe go back to school in person, some of us, but I'm not sure how that's going to go since it's already been pushed back, but hopefully we'll eventually get to go back. So, yeah.
Yeah, the rest of the year just holds a lot of uncertainty for everybody. No one really knows exactly what to expect with like graduation or just even going back to school or any of that. We don't know exactly what's going to happen or when we're going to know what's going to happen. So I guess just have a positive outlook and just, I don't know, be good with whatever happens.
Yeah, with the vaccine coming out this year, hopefully we'll be trending towards some normalcy, and hopefully that'll help bring the end of the school year back together. It's weird to think that we haven't been in school since March, and I certainly hope it won't be a year from now until we go back, but I might be a little biased because I'm trending towards the end of my senior year in my high school experience, which is a bit sad, but also a bit comforting at the same time. But I hope that, we all get the opportunity to go back and to at least see our teachers and, be in a somewhat normal environment, because I'm not sure if I speak for everyone, but I'm tired of Zooming from my bedroom. So
I just really want to go back just one last time and just do some school, like do my classes on campus, because I miss it so much. And I kind of forgot about how much I love the quad, and I just love Myers Park. And it's easy to kind of get like desensitized to like not having school, but it's honestly something I miss so much.
Yeah, I think it's definitely really important for like seniors and also the freshmen a little bit, but to go back and be on campus. Like the seniors ended their junior year online and they're ending their senior year online. Maybe, hopefully not. Hopefully they'll end in person. And I just think it's like they've been at this school for 4 years. I think it'd be really cool for them to just go back at least one time, even if it's for just a couple days. And for freshmen, they haven't been on campus at all. So I think that ending this year in person would be better for them than starting their sophomore year in person.
But if they want to push school start back till 8 o'clock, and that's fine with me.
That's
no
fine
complaints.
with me too.
Same here.
And that concludes this week's episode. Thank you to my fellow representatives for joining me today. The start of in-person schooling may be tough, but there are many ways to stay sharp in the classroom. Also, make sure to start off your year right and set some goals for yourself. In order to stay updated with all things Mars Park, it's important to follow at Mars Park High School and at MPHS_SGA on Instagram. Also, sign up for the Mustang Express email chain to receive important information about Mars Park. You can subscribe to the MPHS PTSO website. If you have any questions you'd like to add to the podcast, you can DM either Instagram account. We'll be back in 2 weeks with another MPHS Student Government podcast episode. We look forward to having you. Bye.